welcome back to another adventure with Brian.
And Heather.
Outdoors. I'm Heather.
I'm Brian.
And where are we at this weekend?
We're at Bewabic State Park, just outside of Crystal Falls, Michigan.
Yep, so we're here with a bunch of our friends celebrating John's 40th birthday. So, just about to make some breakfast. Got some hobo omelets on the menu, and it's going to be like 88 degrees today. So, hoping to do some fishing, hoping to play on the beach a little bit, hoping to give you guys a tour of the Bewabic State Park Campground. This is our first time staying here, my first time. So that's about it. What's that? Hobo omelets for breakfast.
Oh, this is a hobo omelet. Everyone makes a bag, put your name on it, fill it with the fixings you want and eggs, and then it just goes into a big pot of boiling water and you kind of mush it up, boil it, mush it up, boil it, and then everyone gets a...
Didn't we learn, though, that don't they have to be freezer bags?
Freezer bags. The other ones, the regular bags, the eggs will stick to the sides a little bit.
Yep. So get your freezer bag. Get your fixings. We got some ham. What's that?
Breakfast sausage.
Breakfast sausage. Mushrooms. Onions, tomatoes.
Squeeze the air out of it.
Yep. Fill your bag. Pour your eggs. We like to travel with eggs in an Nalgene bottle because it just makes
all
it...
the eggs?
Okay. Makes it easier. So camping hack, put the eggs in an Nalgene bottle and then you make marks, and each mark is 3 eggs. So you know roughly how much to measure. Add your cheese.
Oh, well. Mine's gonna be cheesy.
Yours is gonna be huge. Give it a little shake.
Very cheesy. Oh well.
Squeeze the air out. Voila. In the pot it goes for Chef Michelle. Checking to see if it's done.
Yours is done.
I think it needs just like a minute.
Mine's done.
It's hard to tell with the cheese because it's always going to look like it's a little, like almost not cooked, but that's just the melting cheese.
Is that one mine? Yep. I think it looks done. Alright.
Get a plate. Okay.
Open the bag. Out comes the omelet. Kind of.
Yeah.
Delish. Alright, so woke up, had a little breakfast, showed you our hobo omelet process, and we are gonna go check out, what is it? Is it Fortune Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortune Lake at Bewabic State Park Campground, and go for a little paddle, do a little fishing, and just check the lake out, so we'll bring you along. Alright, we're gonna drive on into the boat launch and see what that looks like. Ready to go, Sadie? Yeah. Alright, made it onto the lake. It's dead calm today. Beautiful lake, you can see right through to the bottom. And we're just gonna go paddle around a little bit. Maybe catch.
We're in probably 15 feet of water and I can see the bottom.
Yeah. Super warm too. Really warm water. Can't wait to swim in it later maybe. Take you for a paddle.
color, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Smell the water? Smell the water, Whitey?
Yep. Smells like hydrogen dioxide. What do you think?
Hydrogen dioxide, see?
Back in the car and on the way to the campsite. Got too hot for Sadie. We had to abort and get her in the water. She was about to die on us.
She smells real bad.
That's it. Yep, that's it. Do a trick, John.
Show us your tricks!
If you haven't spent any time on a scooter, I'm not sure.
It's not gonna work.
I've ridden a scooter before.
You're fine.
Steep hill, bumpy hills.
I believe in you, Crystal.
What? I'll grab the other one.
Okay. She's doing great so far, sorry. See, look. She looks like the best.
You
Give it a kick and get on it first without even giving it any gas. Like, make sure you can.
Yeah, you gotta get it going.
So that now, give it a good kick, then give it a little gas.
Where's the gas?
Right here.
Oh, she's doing it! Off they go. Alright, so Linnea and I are here playing some cards because our friends are a bunch of jerks.
Left us.
They left us. They're off having fun in the sun at the beach, which hopefully I'm still gonna get down and show you all that what the beach looks like here at
I hear it's too hot down there anyway.
yeah, it's like 90 degrees today. So Linnea had ACL surgery, what, how many weeks ago?
3.5.
3.5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So yeah, she can't do much besides sit
And stretch.
and stretch and hobble around on her crutches. And we are slow cooking. What's on the menu for tonight?
Chicken drumsticks, cornbread, and Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Yeah, so I'm hanging back with her, tending camp, and we're playing some Monopoly Deal, and everyone else is soaking up some sun, playing in the lake, but it's way cooler here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lakes are dumb.
they're just a bunch of jerks. They're gonna
Yeah.
watch the they're gonna watch the video back and they're gonna be like, I wasn't hardly in it. Well,
Maybe you should have hung out and
maybe
played Monopoly Go.
maybe you should have stayed at the
deal.
camp.
No.
So
We cheered you on.
look who decided to show up. Birthday boy himself. Drummies.
Want to be handling that raw chicken.
We're gonna smoke these drummies for what, like? Gross. That's gross.
I was like, oh, I will get in on that.
I will lick your fingers. Cow.
Yeah, and I highly recommend it. It's actually really sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we're talking about is the fact that tripods are not that great to cook with. But this thing right here, only problem is you have to like actually like shove it into something.
Link in description.
Description down below. I actually am monetized on Amazon now, so if anyone's interested in this, I will provide a link to my Amazon store. I would choose that over tripod any day. But since we're having a feast, I don't think you should be doing that by yourself. If someone has to hold your crutches so that you can do something,
It's fine.
I don't think you should do it.
Nah.
Although
Practice standing on 2 feet.
I am finally noticing, like, could you please describe like why you're wearing ski goggles?
Because the smoke sucks in your eyes, man.
That's pretty smart, actually.
They're old, yeah. They are so scratched up. They're super scratched up. They're very old. But
That beats the old
they live in the camper now.
wives' tale saying, I hate white rabbits.
Yeah.
You could just sit in the campfire and let the smoke come into you.
It doesn't actually.
I mean, you're
help
still,
with
like,
the
getting it in your
breathing.
lungs.
Yeah, there's still the lungs. That's still, yeah, that still happens.
So this is. And cut.
Give it to Breezy Pop.
Have some adult Freezy Pops. So what is this segment gonna be? Welcome to Camp Cooking with Linnea.
Yeah.
Camp Cooking with Linnea. Overlay music. It's genius though.
Yes, but not with the crutches.
That makes it better. That's the best part. And you have your brace on. This is not camp cooking at its finest. The goggles though is a game changer.
Yeah.
Especially when you're smoking some drummies for 5 hours over low heat. Some hardwood going. While all of our jerk friends are having a good time at the beach, and they can't even get me B-roll. I asked too. Yeah, I asked Brian. I was like, can you at least get like 15 seconds of B-roll at the beach so that when we're calling you a bunch of jerks, we have something to cut to? But he couldn't even do that. They couldn't even be bothered.
Wife's filming. She was saving it. Score points. 7's all. Hit it this way! I was ready for the rebound! The forward ones are impossible. 8 all. Nice job. 9-8.
Oh, nice!
That's a 3. 12-8.
Are you gonna lead the pack? All right. Oh, not going fast enough yet. Am I doing it? Oh, I didn't turn it on. Jesus. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Sketchy doing it one-handed. Yeah, see, like this stuff is totally fine, and then when I need to break, I just kind of like sacrifice the good video. Let me come up on your right, and I'll get you from the side. Or are we going to the right? Hold on, John. I lost my wide angle, I think. All right, how many hours is this now?
4.5.
4.5.
Something like that.
Sweet Baby Ray's is on.
Half on.
Half on. Oh my God, they look so good. I'm gonna be copyrighted. Ooh, those look good. Oh, 5 hours later. Chicken.
guys get all the ends you want.
Who took a piece of cornbread, Brian?
What do you want?
What?
You want me to grab
This
you?
little piece right here.
Birthday boy first.
Happy birthday.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. 40-year-old John.
I'm so old. Does anybody else?
It's probably quicker to put it on when it's before it's all done.
Yeah, that is.
Better if you took it off first and tried to...
What are we doing?
It's one of those weird things you have to do when you turn 40 is like put compression socks on your wife because you're suddenly an old man.
It's a 40s birthday party game.
Who's next?
Suck on the cankle.
We'll time it, see who can do it faster. Without hurting her.
All right, it's the next morning. We ate a lot of food last night, sat around the fire, hung out with all of our friends, and they all left to go home. And Brian and I are back out on the lake in the canoe, gonna go scope it out because we only got into the second lake and show you some more footage from Fortune Lake. I have no idea what the other names of the lakes are. We're gonna have to
Look it up.
look that up, but
Left our map at home by accident.
yeah, so just gonna enjoy a few hours before we head back to Marquette on the lake. All right, we're just about to drive under the little bridge, and there's just a ton of little bass swimming around, so I'm gonna just shove the GoPro under and take a look.
I don't know if we're gonna fit underneath there.
I don't think we will.
I don't think we will either.
Better stop us so we don't run into it. Yeah. Well, I don't think that you can bend that far.
I'm gonna have to get down on my knees. Do you even want to try?
It looks like there's a log dam over there anyways. Here, swing around and look. Well, I guess we don't get to see what's on the other side of this bridge.
It's a little low.
It's pretty low. We could probably stoop under if we really wanted to.
Yeah,
but
we laid down in the boat.
there's a whole other chain on the other side of the lake that we can check out. And there's a lot of traffic right here, so head back the other way. Did we find a shipwreck?
Sunken rowboat. Old one.
Right now we're in the next channel over, the next lake over. Gonna try to make it to the third lake.
Say he's getting a little warm. Just not sure about this, but
That's how we keep it nice and cool. Wait, bud. Sorry. Nap time again now? Found the channel leading to the next lake. Alright, well we paddled down the channel, and the channel goes quite a ways, so we might have to see what is beyond the channel another day. So we're gonna paddle back, get some lunch, and head on out. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a like, comment down below if you've been to Bewabic State Park Campground, and thanks for coming along. Goodbye.